So our debate topic is for the affirmative, increasing the current copyright protections for another 20 years. Previously, about a decade ago, the copyright protection was life plus 50 years of the author. So once the author died, it'd be another 50 years after his death. And currently it was extended to life plus 70 years, so another 20 years on top of that. So currently copyrights protect authors for their work, provides consistency for copyrighted works, helps promote competition, and is currently protected by the Constitution. So copyrights, a majority of copyrights are created for protection of authors' works to make sure that no one else would be able to do the same thing, obviously. So this helps create a certain image of an item. So obviously if you wanted to purchase a Harry Potter book, you'd be expecting something about Harry Potter, not something completely random that was copied. So major copyright entities have a public image to keep up, and the public has certain expectations from these providers. An example is Disney has Mickey Mouse, and when most people see Mickey Mouse, they see a friendly, family-oriented cartoon character. And the copyright is needed because around the 1970s, the copyright was set to about to expire in a couple of years, and a couple authors like Dan O'Neill copied Mickey Mouse and showed it in inappropriate materials, which sort of defaced Mickey Mouse. And with the Disney copyright, they were able to go against that and take it down. So it shows that people want consistency. Parents obviously would not want their children to be looking up Mickey Mouse. In the current age, say you Google Mickey Mouse and you saw some inappropriate cartoon like that, parents obviously would not want to see that. And by securing copyrights, it actually helps promote competition, because obviously other companies can't just copy the exact same idea and call it their own and sell it for either less or sell in higher quantities. And copyrights actually, they don't protect the whole idea, but the traits of the idea. So the idea could be copied with different traits. There was a thing with MGM copying Mickey Mouse, but it was a mouse character with different traits than Mickey, and that was allowed under copyrights. So it does allow competition. For example, currently in 2014, according to the CSI market, Disney grew 8.79% per year, and its competitors grew 6.112% per year in sales. So there isn't any, there's only about 2.5% difference in sales from Disney and its competitors, so there's not like a large gap between competitors in the market. And something similar to copyrights would be patents. As many of you know, the iPhone has a patent from Apple, and Android phones have patents from Google. They obviously have lots of competition. From 2008 to current days, the market share for each company has been fluctuating from 14% to 13%, according to Ars Technica. And for Android, it's been fluctuating from 0.5% at the beginning up to 80% in 2015. And originally, the copyrights were intended to secure income for 2 generations of an author. So that would include their children, etc. And since the 1790s, obviously, the average lifespan in America has been increasing. It's now about 10 years more, according to World Bank, and therefore about 20 years in addition wouldn't be too out of the question. And According to the U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the role in the copyright was to, in the Constitution, was to promote progress of science and useful arts, and it did not limit Congress to how many years the copyright could be extended. So basically, copyrights give protections to authors. It gives the public consistency of what they're looking for, and it also does not stifle competition. It actually helps promote competition between other companies. And extensions to the copyright since the Constitution has been deemed to be legal by the Supreme Court.